In case you're unfamiliar with Valkyria Chronicles, imagine throwing Fire Emblem and Call of Duty into a blender and hitting frappe. Oh, that's not right. Let's try this. Not quite. Ah, got it. There we go. For me, the only time I felt it really died down was towards the end of the game, when I was trying to find the last few shrines or tracking down the remaining 300 or so Korok seeds. Freaking Korok seeds. Awakening and Fates tried as hard as they could to convince you that you, the player, were Robin and Corrin. That style of gameplay really doesn't appeal to me. I don't want to be in this game. I suck. Looking at Xenoblade Chronicles 2's combat, I can point out some familiar features.
Let's see here. So you got your standard arts right there in the corner, and the top left you got your party gauge there, and the party health below it. Yeah. Let me give it a listen real quick.
Gotcha! New enemy in the mix.
Yep. Party members won't shut up. Looks like a Xenoblade to me.
Put Zelda on anything these days and it'll sell out in a matter of minutes. That's right. Amiibo, t-shirts, socks, chests, Uno, cups, lamps, toilet. Since Daisy is already in Smash, we need a new challenger to go against Waluigi to determine who deserves to be in Smash more. A character with charm, charisma, and a rabid fanbase. A character whose moveset speaks for itself. A character who is an icon for gaming. Yes, that's right. Waluigi's new challenger is Plant. It's a plant. It is a plant. Then, almost out of the blue, Atlas announced a 3DS remake. I don't know if this is repercussion for all the Gen 1ers who annoyingly hated on recent generations, or just another loud minority ranting, hurting, because their favorite generation isn't being remade. In the arms of an angel, I can see you. I just want to Bidoof. We speculate, theorize, argue, and fight over roster changes we have no control over. But we love it. We eat it up. The other minigame is a baseball game where you take a steel beam and you whack incoming bikers. Holy Hannah Montana, this took me by surprise. I was busting up laughing playing this one. Everyone else in line was really getting into it too. In fact, I ended up getting a home run at one point. Omae wa mou home run. The people in line went crazy, and the staffer said that was the first time that happened at E3. A new record! But going off of this, I think we can find the next Smash character here among the Mii Fighter outfits. Based on the subtle hints thrown by Sakurai and some careful analysis, we can determine the next Smash character will be the Black Knight. Because we desperately need more Fire Emblem representation. No, wait! Dunban. No! Chocobo! Ashley! Wait, no, she's... no. Lloyd! Flying Man! Wait! I got it! Toad. It's fun to find new things to capture and play around with. My personal non-spoilery favorite being I Am Groot. I Am Onion. Oh, Groot, you're so hilarious. Aside from the 3 or 4 fanfic characters, none of the Fire Emblem characters matter beyond the chapter they're introduced in. The most the canon characters add to the plot is cheering on the warrior characters Liana and Rowan. We can do anything without our friendship. As much as it pains me to say this, I don't think we'll see gameplay for Bayonetta 3 or Metroid Prime 4. Please understand.
Boo! You suck!
First, Eldegard von Haratavalgar. Why do Fire Emblem gotta be so complicated? Daisy and Smash, whoa! I can't believe it happened! Wait, that means my boy Waluigi's next. Here we go!
You can KO assist trophies by...
No!
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine, when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But worry not, waifu fans. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has plenty of anime characters to keep you excessively bonding with your crystals over and over and over and over again, until you find one that works for you.
It's a trap!
Of the two, I'm more inclined to think Animal Crossing, mainly due to the rumored functionality with Pocket Camp. Then again, Miyamoto is pretty excited about Pikmin 4. Now, I agreed to this interview, but don't ask me anything about Pikmin 4. Nothing. Wait, there's a Pikmin 4? Okay, I'll tell you since you brought it up. Oh, Miyamoto. It's been almost a year since ARMS released on the Switch, and besides not being able to get the main theme song out of my head, make it stop! It's not a bad game. Maybe Pokemon Go's integration won't be that bad. Hey, look. I know we've had our differences, you and I haven't been treating you very well as of late. But I just want to say that I'm sorry. But you're still not that fun to play. There are a few reasons why Echoes is my favorite Fire Emblem game. But the one mechanic that made Echoes a blast to play was Milla's turn wheel. Now, some of you might call it a crutch, a safeguard for inexperienced players. Well, call me Mr. Cripple because I use that mechanic like a third leg. Until maybe Mario Party 4, I thought Daisy was more or less a color swap for Peach.
But I don't think that anymore. She's a completely different woman.
At first, I too thought the mode was called Spirits, and that it would be a boss-related mode. But after carefully dissecting this image, we can clearly see the name of the new mode. Brilliant.
Blades are probably the biggest addition to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. They really put the blade in Xenoblade. The problem is I don't usually play video games with friends, and I tend to avoid playing online. Please, stop. I want to play too. Let me hit you. Let me hit you. Nintendo Switch Online has been out for more than a week now, and the world is in utter chaos. Or at least that's what some fans thought it would be. It boggles my mind how many characters and games are represented in Hyrule Warriors. We got Twilight, Xenoblade, Duckface, Perfectly Normal Dude, a runway model, whatever Zant is, Darunia, a boat, Ravioli, the bird girl. But Milla's turn wheel is all about strategy. It helps you learn from your mistakes and encourages you to think more. And if you use the turn wheel properly, there's no need to redo the entire chapter, which saves time and keeps the level and story moving.
Well, if you want to play the easy way, you might as well play in casual mode, you filthy casual.
Of course, Switch marketing in general has focused more on young adults than kids. But when they do show kids, they're either playing Mario Kart, Splatoon 2, or Sock and Boppers.
Sock 'em boppers, sock 'em boppers.
I mean ARMS. Honestly, the rabbits toned down their usually annoying existence to better intermingle with the Mario crew, and it worked well. That said, it won't sit right with everyone. You hear that? Silence. It's in these moments that I feel immersed in Hyrule. I hear the rustling of the grass, the subtle blowing of the wind, the singing of the birds. I feel one with nature. So peaceful. Everyone went home with a little prize, whether it be a pin or a little mask or something. But first place won a blow-up bubble sword, and they were everywhere in the convention. Everyone was walking around with their cool bubble sword. I mean, I could have got first place and got myself a cool sword and proved that I was the greatest ninja. But I got second place every time, losing to people who kept playing it over and over again, rubbing it in my face. And when I finally got first place, they ran out of swords and all I got was a mask you can find at the dollar store. In other words, it was a lot of fun. Sure, some may not like the randomness of battle choices, but I find it fun to get paired with complete strangers, especially when we communicate through secret code. Fire Emblem Warriors, on the other hand, struggles to differentiate between its cast.
I hope you like swords.
And waifus. Welcome to My War Academia, Boku no Senso Academia, for you weebs out there. We have everything a normal school needs. Books, chalkboards, quills, the never-ending pressure to succeed only to realize none of this will help you survive in the real world. Waifus! It's all here!
Why should I be excited for a glorified port?
Listen here, you little piece of never-satisfied filth. You're gonna take this new game, and you're gonna like it. Just take it!
No.
Tangent. Is it just me, or does Moradane sound a little like Thriller? Take it away, Michael! It almost seems impossible to mix the Go gameplay with the main title without dumbing down the experience drastically. But they did it. They went and did the unthinkable. They changed the gameplay. It's hard to deny Smash Switch will be the pinnacle of fighting games, and I don't think you can. Sorry, Melee purists.
You're telling me a 3DS remake of a DS game not made by Nintendo with no chance of coming to the Switch is your game of the year?
Yes.
Can you tell me why?
No. Okay, time out. Please tell me Three Houses is a placeholder name. It sounds like such a lame title. Like someone was brainstorming name ideas while looking out the window. Three Houses. Perfect. Plus, I think half the fan base mistook it for Fire Emblem Tree Houses during the reveal.
You want to come play in my treehouse?
No thanks. I'm already in trouble with the FBI. Hide me. Did you know the first letter of the 8 protagonists in Octopath Traveler spell out the word Octopath? They are also placed in that order on the back cover art and on the in-game map. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. It was a total secret to everyone. Only the most observant of minds could figure that out. Consider yourself blessed with knowledge your feeble minds fail to comprehend. Man, I'm a genius. While the 3DS games literally saved the series from death, I'm ready for an HD-style Fire Emblem, where the character isn't some dreamy, mysterious avatar, but a unique main protagonist with a cast of likable characters who grow together in an epic tale of tragedy and hope. Who's with me? Now wait a minute. It's inevitable we'll get more characters. Even Hyrule Warriors had to wait for the 3DS version to include Wind Waker characters, and that was inevitable. Stop complaining and wait for the inevitable DLC. You old fans always complaining about the inevitable matters are what makes the Fire Emblem fanbase so toxic. You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Psst. Why is Hinoka trapped in a crystal? Oh, that's Jin's deceased girlfriend. Yeah, you get used to it.
How dare you forget the almighty being that is my favorite Nintendo character, you vile piece of garbage. Your biased commentary will bring upon you a swift and painful trip to hell.
Calm down, son. It's just a drawing.
Now that we've established where these three are from, just who are they?
Why, they are aristocrats, my dear boy.
In addition, perfect shielding now activates when you release the shield trigger. Right there. Right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. I don't get very many opportunities to geek out with loads of people about video games. So when I went to E3 and saw fans playing Switch together, laughing together, sharing in each other's excitement, I was kind of moved in a strange way. These are my people! However, not everything is sunshine and rainbows. It is with a heavy heart that I announce some more Smash rejects. Zero, your chances in Smash Ultimate are now 0. Knuckles, at least you don't chuckle. Crystal, you're not on this Star Fox team. Chef Kawasaki, your role is to stay in the kitchen. Gray Fox, there's only room for one fox in Smash. Ashley, you did not care enough. Shovel Knight? Whoa, time out! Shovel Knight is here? This turned battles into interactive puzzles rather than charging in guns blazing. Although that is a viable strategy. And now, with the new year coming upon us, it's time to crown the Game of the Year. No, you came out too late. You have to wait until next year. Get out of here. Jeez, the nerve of some of these games. What are you working on, Retro? What juicy steak are you cooking up in Texas? Give me a piece of that steak! Even those who failed World War II History 101 can point out the obvious connections. It's almost unsettling how close to history some of the battles and story points are. But then a guy accidentally picks up someone's skirt, lulling you right back into that anime coma. She also has feather butt wings that look nothing like dragon wings, but maybe the artist in Fodlan took some creative liberties? Although, Milla's hair in Echoes does take the shape of wings. So maybe the same thing is happening here. Wait a minute. Also, just look at Tressa as a hunter. She has a freaking derpy wolf on her head. It's so cute and morbid, I love it! Now you may be asking yourself, what is Waluigi? Well, my dear scholar, the Wa's history is deep, his lore inspiring, and his tales legendary. Surely you remember Super Waluigi World, where our lanky hero saved the Pickle Princess from the Toe Jam Fungus King. And who could forget Waluigi's Haunted Hospital? Classic. Hate to burst your bubble, but Waluigi's never had his own game. Not even as a bachelor in distress. However, there's one groundbreaking change that already places Torn of the Golden Country miles above Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in greatness. No pulling blades. The worst part of Xenoblade 2 without question. And if you tell me you enjoyed, nay, moderately liked grinding for core crystals, only to pull the same common blade time after time after time, well, you're officially a sick sadist in my book. Of course, like any JRPG, the plot is key in Valkyria Chronicles 4. In fact, a lot of the problems with Nintendo Switch Online would have been solved if they took the time to explain it all. Particularly this thing here. What are you trying to tease? I have no idea what to be excited for. Oh, now I get it. It's that time in a Nintendo console's life once again. Smash is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and fans are already at each other's throats about who should join the roster. Goku! Sans! Crash! Pyra! Let the Groose loose! All of this encourages you to try out new playstyles and techniques. Personally, I'm looking forward to experimenting with the different blades in battle.
Finding my perfect waifu.
Look at that boulder. That is a nice boulder. But let's not forget the true star of the show. It's soft, it's jiggly, and it's completely exposed. It's Mario's nose. His nose alone sells how charming this new adventure is. I mean, just look at those jiggle physics. Eat your heart out, Camilla and Pyra. Hyrule Warriors is making its way to the Switch this spring, bringing it one step closer to invading every Nintendo system in existence. Oh, you're next, Wii.
If you would read the in-game text, you would know how deep Robin and Corrin are. Instead, you're too busy praising Echoes.
No. Yes.
What the? HD Rumble was a mistake!
It's more or less World War II the anime.
Personally, I think the manga's better, but you know.
But when the story suffers because of it, that's when I have an issue. Perhaps part of the issue is I'm only scratching the surface on how deep the game gets. It's because you suck! Shh. I know. Oh well. At least I can play as my favorite Zelda characters. Then again, the fan service wasn't quite as thick as Awakening and Fates. People spent years of their lives putting together this work of art as both a creative outlet and a way to make money. Sure, they're going to get paid anyway, and hopefully it will sell millions of copies. But in my mind, paying the $60 is like showing your gratitude for their hard work. It's a way to manifest your appreciation.
Oh, and it's the law, so, you know.
I hate children.
Zofia
Wait, let me elaborate. Unless you happen to be over-leveled by 8 or so levels, prepare to spend roughly 30 minutes on these meatbags.
Why won't you die?
Because you know that face is something you pay money to see. Samus's reaction in the trailer is priceless. It's either, oh no, I know this feeling. Okay? Breathe. You got this, Samus. You can do this. Or it's like, ah crap, not Ridley again. How many times do I have to kill you before you stay dead? But why do I need the children? What did they bring to the dinner table that isn't already lukewarm? Okay, first you have to talk to this guy, who talks to this other guy, who then talks to the first guy. Then you kill him with the second guy. And that's how you recruit him. Oh man, that's so obvious. Sometimes tropes appeal to an individual more than others, and I eventually found characters that worked for me.
What?
Whatever the case, I'm sure Intelligent Systems is working on a magnificent entry for the Nintendo Switch. I can see it now. Masterpiece. But if I'm not having fun, why play?
If it's not fun, why bother?
Meh, I'll play Fire Emblem Heroes instead.
You spend $200 for a Lollipop Vampire.
I may not technically be a child.
Worth it.
But if I have to choose one, I think I have to go with the least represented, most underappreciated, and greatest spin-off character to grace the Mushroom Kingdom. The Nintendo character who finally gets a place in Smash is Toad.
I'm the best!
There's no doubt that Awakening and Fates did wonders for the franchise, skyrocketing it from a niche franchise to a big Nintendo IP. And there's one important reason for that.
Waifus. So many waifus. Too many waifus.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go play some sock and boppers.
More fun than a pillow fight.
Executive Director Tetsuya Takahashi also mentioned how he wanted to get away from the storytelling he keeps using in his games, focus less on humanity conquering impossible odds, and more on a love story between a boy and his sword. I mean girlfriend, who's a sword, and has two personalities. It forces me to think more strategically, instead of sending my units to die all willy-nilly. Although, I guess that can be strategic in its own right. I can take these guys out in one turn, but my mages can't reach them yet. Oh, stall! Do you mind moving over here for me? Thanks.
What's going on? Hey, no, wait, no! Ah! 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 Ah!
Nintendo Switch Online is not the best, and I'm hoping they improve their services, but it's a step in the right.
Gosh, dang it, Popo!
All men in this universe belong to me. Now, kneel before me.
I don't know if I should laugh or barf.
Better switch to Japanese.
Last thing I'll say, I've played over 60 hours of Octopath, and I have yet to come across one octopus. 4 out of 8 legs, very disappointing, would not recommend. Oh hey look, I found one. Surely there's a balance to be made here, where fan service and plot can come together in perfect harmony, pleasing both sides of the Fire Emblem fanbase.
Oh my gosh, is he bringing up echoes again?
I swear I will end you.
Oh, I like where this is going.
Huh? Huh? What the whack? Huh?
Trying to read Nintendo's mind is a near impossible task.
It hurts so much.
I understand why they went with the games they did, and I don't dislike the choices, except for maybe Uchiha Sasuke over there.
Betrayal! Betrayal!
It's pretty obvious who those 10 will be. I mean, Inklings, Springman, Wolf, Solid Snake, King K. Rool, King Hippo, Ridley, Goku, Darth Vader, and the ultimate villain, Nicolas Cage.
In short, I'd highly recommend you go at least once in your life. If you're not very good at talking with people, try to bring a friend. If you don't have anybody to go with, I can be your friend. I just have one request. Please shower daily. Please? Finally, we can talk about My Little Manakete.
It's Tiki! It's Tiki, dragon!
Yes, she's clearly a dragon. If the green hair and pointy eyes don't give it away, the symbol for dragon's breath is engraved on the throne. However, I don't think this is Tiki. I mean, it could be, but do you really think they go back to young Tiki after awakening?
I know, I don't want to.
No joke, Valkyria Chronicles 4 is probably the most accurate war game on the market right now. Guns, tanks, medics, actual death, sexual harassment. Doesn't get more accurate than that. Same thing happened with Radiant Dawn. Perfectly new copy ready for me to buy. But when I looked in the back of the case, my old feelings of inadequacy came flooding back, and I foolishly convinced myself I was too dumb to play. I mean, I was way too cool for weeb stuff anyway.
What are you talking about? This game is so easy, even a baby could play it. You see? Easy.
As the trailer continues, however, you notice the chimes slowly being replaced with quiet chanting, deep, demonic chanting. Nice shot, Kai! Okay, now Claude, get behind the enemy and fire! How could you miss? She was 3 feet in front of you! That's fine. That's fine. We'll just do it again. Do it again. Okay, just like last time. Go, Kai. That's fine. Try again. Try again. Shoot it again. We'll get this.
3 hours later.
Just shoot the bomb! You're dead to me. In fact, I think this is the most fun I've had in a Mario story. There's even some urgency to saving Peach.
Bowser can't marry Peach? I'm supposed to marry her. Get your dapper butt over here, Bowser.
You could vote for anybody who you thought deserved to be in Smash. And I mean anybody.
Can I vote for Ashley?
Yep.
Ridley?
A little big, but I'll allow it.
Waluigi?
Ha! Sure.
Goku?
No problem.
Master Chief?
That's fine.
Shrek?
Why not?
Nicolas Cage?
Oh, I love that guy.
Gino?
What are you, crazy? Jeez, let's be realistic here. Of course, it's not for everyone. Some fans really miss having constant overall music, and I'll admit there were times I missed hearing Hyrule Field music in the background. That said, the sound and music direction for Breath of the Wild is meant to immerse the player in Hyrule's nature and the kingdom's destruction. And that's what the Sound of Silence does. Wait.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Strategy also plays a role before and during battle. Surveying enemy units before a battle in order to pick the right team is crucial to securing victory. You know, I haven't played as her yet.
Looks good to me.
Wind Waker HD, Super Mario Maker, Hyrule Warriors, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and Xenoblade Chronicles X are strong games that a lot of people haven't played because Wii U. It's okay, Wii U. I still love you.
Now get back in your box.
It's not that hard to get. It's Pokemon Go, except you're in a Pokemon world. Dun, dun, dun.
We all live in a Pokemon world.
Red, blue, and yellow. That's funny. Those are the same colors the main characters are wearing. What a weird coincidence. Wank. It's sort of like summoning characters in Fire Emblem Heroes. Only this time you're not left with the unyielding, burdening guilt of spending your life savings just to find that spring bunny Camilla you so desperately didn't need but wanted. When Frederick shouts, "Pick a god and pray," before unleashing his devastating blow, it sends chills down my spine.
Pick a god and pray.
Well, let's see. I've never really thought of that before. Well, we got Derma or Milla. Those two, I think I want to go with Milla on that one. But wait, let me think about. Oh no, wait! Theory 2. In the mountainous region of Bargmak. Okay, now you're just making names up. This seems like the perfect place for a school that is meant to connect the separate houses. Right slab dab in the middle. And the Big Mac environment looks like it matches the map more than Adrastia. These make peace, not Gen 1ers, man, are tired of that region. They feel like the Pokemon Company is milking the nostalgia a little too much. Ugh. Man, Kirby is so cute. He's the best Nintendo character. Mamma mia, Mario is the face of Nintendo. Clearly, he's the best. Samus fights hordes of parasitic space monsters. She's the best, hands down. Excuse me. Link is the legendary hero.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's why they call it The Legend of Zelda.
I know that's
a sensitive topic for me. You know I could kill you all. Come on, guys. Can't we all play nicely? Who are you? Nothing to distract me from the scenery and the trickling of the water. So relaxing. Oh, battle time. Just a sec. Oh, where was I? Oh, yes. Relaxing. Why does spring have to be so far away? I want to see more. I want to understand more. I want
I want more. When's it my turn to find out what these waifus are fighting about? Wish it was spring. Nintendo, please bring 3 houses.
Would you shut up? I'm trying to sleep.
I live here too, Mom.
Thank you so much for watching. 2,000 subscribers. Man, thank you so much for your support. I put a lot of effort into these videos, and it means the world to me when people enjoy them and interact with them. I love it. I hope to continue to give you guys good content going forward. I have a couple projects in the work for the channel, including changing our logo, so please look forward to that. I'm also heading to E3 again this year, so please understand if I'm not posting 10 videos a day during E3. I'm not game explain. Also, feel free to let me know what you thought about this video. Too long, too boring, too random, just right, your favorite flavor of ice cream.
Mine's cookies and cream.
Shout out to patrons Chase, Rad MVP, My Echo Joseph, and Giranu for their support. Goodbye, you good people.